Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Kol Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. First off, I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with all sincerity, to the men, women, and children who are listening and learning of the 1/3, and to the Bayasha Double Dad, the house of David, the elect 144,000 men, the governing body of the house of David. This is Ayat Yatad coming to you through Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, with a quick lesson, hopefully, that is edifying. So it's going to be on slothfulness, all right? Just a quick testimony is I'm doing this video on slothfulness because a demon of slothfulness has been trying to work on me through my job, having me extra tired and everything, being that I have a central job and have to work extra long hours, you know? And that's basically what's what this lesson is on. All right, speaking of myself first and foremost. So without further ado, let me go into the book of Sirach, and we're going to start at chapter 22 and verse 1. And it reads, "A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone, and everyone will hiss him out of his disgrace." All right, so let's go into that word hiss. Have it pulled up here. And the word hiss of a person making a sibilant sound as a sign of disapproval or duration. Going on to the next example, express disapproval or someone by hissing, all right? Which is the best example, all right? So, going back, and this is Salakia. This is verse 2. A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. So the filth of a dunghill. In the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, for being a slothful man, you stink. You stink. You are a smell of dunghill. You are terrible. You're slothful. You're displeasing to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You're given this knowledge, wisdom, and truth. And if you're choosing not to do the work and you're choosing to, whatever it is, if you're tired or whatever, you're still not doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So speaking of myself first and foremost, pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to increase your energy, to increase and, to eat the proper meals, to balance your diet, that you may be able to continue to do this work, to have that much energy to spend, that time, whether it be 10, 20, 40 minutes doing a video or going to camp or whatever it is that you may be having an issue with. Call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for all things. For all things, to increase your spirit. All right? To increase everything. Fear, to be humble. All right? I'm going to go to, right now, let's go to Ecclesiastes. And let's go to chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Oppression make a wise man mad. What's my oppression? My oppression in this case would be my job. All right? That's oppressing me. All right? A gift destroyeth the heart. the time and a half, double time, or whatever it is that they're paying me at that time, that's the gift that is destroying my heart. All right, because I'm not being fed what I truly love and what I truly need, because the flesh is trying to get the best of me. All right, but Lord willing, this is edifying to you, and I continue on with this lesson and not just speaking of my situation. All right, but I give it to you a testimony just to make a comparison. So let me go to the let's go to the book of Proverbs, and let's go to chapter 26 and verse 11. As a dog returneth to his vomit, as a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. I'm not trying to be a dog or a fool returning to folly. All right? I'm going to read it again. This is book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 11. As a dog returned to his vomit, what would be the vomit in this case? What would be the vomit? The job would be the vomit. Now I have to work a job, yes, but I'm returning to the vomit. And the vomit of a job is thinking that you may prosper, or you're doing it because you have to, but that there's some reward out of this. All right, that gift that destroyeth the heart, as we just read in Ecclesiastes. So a fool returneth to his folly. The folly is thinking that they're for you, thinking that they want you to prosper or anything like that. It's an essential job. They have needs for this business, and you are just a number. If the brothers are going through the same thing, you brothers or sisters are going through the same thing, we are just numbers. All right? So let us not be confused and return as fools. Slakia. And don't make excuses. All right? I'm going to read verse 13. A slothful man saith, there is a lion in the way, a lion is in the street. Don't make excuses. If there's a lion in the way and there's a lion in the street, roughly saying that you can't go out, you can't do the work and will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua because you're tired. All right? It's not in the right spirit to be. Not in the right spirit at all to be. No matter what the case is. And if you can physically get up, do this work, wake up and everything, cut some time, find some time to do a lesson, to go to camp. If you are blessed to go to camp and be out on the highways and byways, get out there. If you can't, whatever you need to do it for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? Going in to, let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 25, and I'm going to start at I'm going to start at it's all so good. I'm going to start at let's start at verse Salakia. All right. Let's start at let's start at verse 14. It's so good. I can't get past it. So, the book of Matthew, chapter 25 and verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servant and delivered unto them Slakia, his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to the other 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several abilities and strengths took his journey. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai has not given us, roughly paraphrasing the scripture, has not given us more than we can handle. All right. I'm going to continue to read down. Verse 16. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. All right. So essentially, that 1 talent, the servant that had the 1 talent, went and hid Yahweh Shem Yahushai's money. All right. And didn't do anything with the works. You were given the truth. You were given this talent. And you chose to do nothing with it. Let me continue on reading. Verse 18. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid the Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. Verse 21. His Lord said to him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Salakia, thou good and faithful servant, has been make the rule. Salakia, Akia. Let me get something so I can follow along a little bit more. Salakia, starting at verse 21 again. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter unto the joy of thy Lord. Verse 22. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter unto thy joy of thy Lord. Now, here we go into verse 24. Let's listen and see what happens with that 1 talent. All right? And it reads, verse 24, Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I know thee, Salakia, Lord, I know thee, that thou art a hard man. I know thee that art a hard man. Trying to make an excuse already. Continuing on. Reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. Salakia. And verse 25. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that in thine is thine. Verse 26. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant. Thou wicked and slothful servant. That was the point. Thou wicked and slothful servant. Continuing on. Thou knowest that I am ripe where I sow, not not and gathered where I have not strode. Strove. Verse 27. Thou ought therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Yahweh Shem Yahushai said he should have done it himself. Continuing on to verse to verse 28. Take therefore the talent from them, Slakia, the talent from him, and give it unto which hath 10 talents. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai requires it. And if you do not do it, he's going to take that talent from you, from being a slothful and unfaithful servant. Going to take it from you and give it to the one with 10, or whom he ever pleased. But in this story, he says, give it to the one with 10. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gives it to the one with 10. Continuing on to 29. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from them that hath not shall be taken away, even that which he hath. All right? So, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gave you, you did nothing with it, he took it away, and he increased others tenfold. All right? Continuing on and finishing up, verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant unto utter darkness, where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That is not profitable to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to give you and open you up to this words, into the word, and to the beauty of this word, and you do nothing with it. So if you've been rebuked by anybody, the brother, the spirit rebukes you for you not doing or being tired, I understand. We all get tired, so on and so forth. But pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to increase your strength and increase your faith and increase you in its entirety. You in your entirety. I speak of myself first and foremost. All right? Myself first and foremost. I got 3 more scriptures. Let's go to Matthew's. Go to the book of Matthew's. And it's going to be chapter... Let's go chapter 6, and it's going to be verse 33 and 34. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. All right, so seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushai first, and all things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow, for morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day in the evil thereof. All right, so don't worry about it. Whatever it is that you are going through, whatever, if you have an essential job or whatever that you are going through, you ask Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to increase your faith, increase your strength and your rest, as far as your fleshly rest, so you'll be able to do and sustain this work for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai until the day of evil. Last scripture that I want to get is back in the book of Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 6, and it reads, A tale out of season is as music in mourning, but stripes and correction of wisdom are never out of time. All right, so it's never out of time to be corrected, whether it be by the Spirit, whether it be rebuked by the brothers, and or recognizing it yourself and understanding the trial that you are being put through. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with all sincerity, to the 1/3 men, women, and children, and to the house of David, the 144,000 elect men, the governing body of Israel. Once again, this is Ayat Yatad with Men of Valor. Shalom.